What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Real Miami Talk. Well, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Here we go again. Y'all see how the title went, man. Y'all see how the title went, and and I had to come on here, man, to get this out of the way because a lot of people had like kind of jumped on my neck. I don't know what you want to call it, but kind of like wanted to question what I was saying, why we need a white history month. At the same time we do Black History Month, we need to call it American History Year every day because this is what it goes on. But with me, it ain't true. I'm like let me hope make sure. Hey, you can hear me, Mackie? Hey, let me because I my thing been messing up. You can if you can hear me, let me know before I continue on talking. Let me see. All right. So like so it is what it is. So I don't know what it was though, but found dude here, man. You know, country boy, American dude. Y'all probably know his channel. You know what I'm saying? Heavy duty country. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know his channel, you don't know what what kind of content or whatever he do. Just go to his channel. Just type in heavy duty country. He's an American. He called himself a full American. Because they're a country boy. He called himself an American. But Black history that they teach is in America. And like I say, I don't have no problem with none of that. All I'm saying is, like they want people like to tell you, like, we created the light bulb. But the person who created the light bulb, family ain't eating off that. Eating off it? People like him. White Americans. You know what I'm saying? That's what's eating off it. So why we ain't telling our kids that? Why we ain't letting our kids know everything we patent, everything we put out there? White America steal it. Why we ain't telling them as we telling them that yeah, we created a hot iron, but we ain't telling them who profit off the hot iron, who family eating off it right now. You know, these type of people. That's American history. And this is why we need, if we gonna have a Black History Month, we need to mix it in with white American history. Because it kind of goes hand in hand on telling the whole story and not half of the story. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell all of the story. I'm not gonna play this nigga video. Fuck him. It is what it is. But I gotta get.
So do what you gotta do.
Hold on. I gotta show y'all. I mean, y'all can go to his channel. Y'all can go check it out yourself on, like I said, Heavy Duty Country. You know what I'm saying? And go check out his views about y'all Black history. We gonna play this and get it out of the way. I ain't gonna be here too long because the wild might be popping in from work. So we gonna let him tell this story, tell their history and how they feel. And y'all might be shocked about the names that he draw up out of this conversation he having. Mind you, he beefing with another Caucasian dude. Um, up here, up here, up church. Some dude named Upchurch who got a channel. Ryan Upchurch. You know what I'm saying? He beefing with another Caucasian, put it like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're Americans. So they got history too. So the history of I'm gonna show you how. I'm rambling on and on. I'm gonna show y'all how the history should be told, why it should be told together, or we need a white history month. y'all just listen to this here, man, and y'all let me know if y'all can hear it good. It ain't what you call it, echoing. Just let me know if you hear it good. I'm finna play it now.
And this is the last message you're getting from me until I get a fucking apology. It is what it is. Do what you feel is right. Look, that bird. So Ryan Upchurch wants an apology from me. He is really upset that I called him out on not keeping his word. You know, Ryan, I would have called you and done this over the phone with you, kept it between you and me, but you do business like a little schoolgirl, huh? You send me a little message. If you don't apologize, we're never talking again. And then you block my number. So where else can I give you the apology other than here? Just remember that you asked for this. Here's a big ass Texan apology for you. I am so sorry for not calling you out for being a little poser until now. You really think that you're going to scam me out of thousands of dollars and I'm just going to stay silent, not have a conversation with you?
See, I would kind of skip it to this and that and that and that, but I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to, give my opinion about what he's saying. I can't do nothing about a grown man feelings, especially in America. The title says what I'm asking. After y'all hear the way folks speak up, I'm gonna let y'all just hear. Wouldn't y'all think we should need a white America History Month? You know what I'm saying? Or just call this American history. Let's continue.
You about it at least. Just gonna took.
Because he say some important stuff that I think black people might mix over, and y'all on as we screaming for Black History Month. I don't think we know how they really feel until you listen to something he say. y'all be very surprised.
Totally.
And the white dude that he beefing with, gonna say some stuff y'all might be surprised about too. But this how they think about y'all. You know what I'm saying? When y'all be thinking, all right, we don't need we need to just be. All right, let's see.
Ignore the situation like.
Because one day y'all gonna be blinded, and y'all gonna wish y'all went back and got the whole American history. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna wish that.
It never happens.
Black History Month ain't gonna save you.
Sweep me under the rug like you've done to so many other people in your career. Trust me, your open carry little gun and your skin tight jeans aren't scaring anybody. You've never been up against someone like me before, and you're about to see why. So light up a blunt or whatever you're smoking nowadays, and
all right, we gonna y'all remember about he says light up the blunt. Remember that. Keep that in mind as we going on as y'all keep listening to this dude. You know what I'm saying? I respect any man. I don't care what color they is or their opinion. All I like you to be is honest. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing with y'all, man. I'm being honest with y'all while, like I say the title. This is why we need a White History Month. Because y'all keep forgetting that Black history and white history, American history, all runs together. And I always was told you never know the story until you know the full story. You know both sides of the story. You know what I'm saying? These false stories they tell y'all about what we invented, what we created, all that shit, we not benefiting off it. Nobody ain't getting nobody ain't getting no family wealth off of cotton that you know that's black. But you know, they want to feed y'all that and not let y'all know that Black History Month, Black history goes along with white history, and that's called American history. Y'all need American history because you need the full story to understand half of the story, to disagree with half of the story. If you don't know the full story, you can't disagree with the other side. But I disagree with Black History Month for the simple fact of we don't have a White History Month. Why should we be telling our color, like we can't tell our kids this in the house every day? We can't speak about this. Y'all got YouTube panels. YouTube channels. So y'all can spread the word all the way around every day, every year. But I guarantee you, this ain't happen on the just on a holiday. Nah, he telling y'all how it really is. Listen to this.
It's a shame though. I would have way rather handled this like real country boys. You got something to say? You're really upset that I called you out about something? Okay, be really upset. Find a gym that has an octagon. We'll both sign waivers. Hell, I wouldn't have even made you wear gloves. I'll wear them. That way I don't mess up your face too much for the 5 shows you do a year. And then we can talk once we're on the canvas, like men. You see, I have to go back and forth with these people on the left because none of them would ever offer me to do what I just did to you. But we're country boys. We don't need to do any of this stuff to each other. We're one of the same, or are we? But we all know that Ryan is 99% talk and 1% walk, if that. So this is what we're resorting to now. But hey, the offer is still open. If you do still have some country boy in that Black Lives Matter loving ass, oh yeah, you know what's coming, don't you?
You see how the blunt statement coincide with the Black Lives Matter? Oh, it get better than that. But the whole point of it is this is the reason why we need White History Month, or we need to talk about American history. Because sometimes y'all might forget about this stuff here, and like it's not your part of your history. Well, we'll see.
Badass country boy.
But don't listen to me. You listen to the country boy.
Spends $200,000 plus a year on security. That's about as country as Paris Hilton blowing Sleepy Joe. Oh yeah, and one more thing before we get started here, because clearly Ryan is letting Sleepy Joe bend him over now.
Stop telling me to say "Let's go, Brandon." I want to punch you in the fucking forehead when you tell me that. I just feel like it's kind of, making me dumber.
Let's go, Brandon. Now you tell me how dumb that makes someone saying that after I'm done with this entire video. We'll see how dumb it really is. All right, so for those of you who don't know, Ryan hit me up during the whole Tennessee bombing thing, and he praised me a whole bunch about what I was doing to combat the Black Lives Matter movement. We had a whole bunch of conversations and on the phone, and eventually he invites me out to Tennessee to hang out.
The wifey, hold on, let's say hello to the wifey. Hey there, babe.
Hey there, boy.
Yeah, we on the Real Miami Talk. Right now, I'm trying to prove a point right now. Just listen to me. I'm just trying to prove my point about this Black History Month thing. Either we need to call it American history and tell the whole story, or we need to have a White History Month. And this is why we need to have a White History Month. Because if y'all don't know, like how they know about all the accomplishments y'all talking about, y'all did, Rosa Parks and all. They know about that. They know about stories, right?
Yeah.
But we don't know about this story. This 2022, right? That was 2 days ago.
Do whatever.
This is what they think about
you. With the only intention of hanging out, maybe doing a few videos together, just having some fun. And when I'm there, we talk.
And what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the movement, the people who ride in Black Lives Matter. No, this is how you gonna feel about the way we feel about Black Lives Matter. Like we saying we the one getting killed by the police. Yeah. Our lives matter too. We the one getting mistreated out here. Our lives matter. That's the Black Lives Matter we stand on. Yeah. Our lives matter too. We not discrediting y'all life. You get what I'm saying? We not discrediting y'all life. Every life should matter. Yeah. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying.
Talk about this old song.
But let's do it in the white person voice.
I didn't spend that much time on. Didn't really put a bunch of effort into it, and I thought it was terrible. And he's like, "No, man, you just need the right guidance. Let me introduce you to my producer." He wanted me to meet him. So anyways, I meet with this producer. Ryan talks him up the entire time. And during that conversation, he says, "Yeah, man, if you sign with this producer, I'm going to help you with this album." "Oh, man, this is going to be awesome. You could open for me one day. I'm going to be a huge part of this." So I signed with this producer based off of his word. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even known who the guy was. Well, hell, I'm glad all of this turned out the way it is. The rest of the trip was fun. I asked for nothing. I insisted on paying my way. They wouldn't let me. And then we talked about Black Lives Matter at the time, winning a Nobel Peace Prize. And it really...
Now, mind you, as he's speaking, you hear? He's not beefing with a black person. He's beefing with another country boy, another white boy. You feel me? Ryan up church. You feel me? He got a channel too. You get what I'm saying? He beefing with him. You get what I'm saying? And this is him using black people. And like I say, y'all gonna continue listening. I'm not gonna cut in too much no more, but that's what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will realize why I said either we need American history or white people need a white history month too to tell their story and tell y'all how they really feel about y'all as so-called black Americans.
Pissed off Ryan. So he went on his Instagram and made all these videos.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, we gotta look.
Oh, you hadn't went to the store yet?
No. Oh, you ain't got no store?
Mm-hmm.
They go up there. They was open right there though.
Oh, my bad.
No,
I'm gonna open your other page.
Black Lives Matter group.
look.
You fucking.
All right, the man you hearing now is the man that he beefing with. This is how this man feel about y'all too. There's two different Caucasians. Two different Caucasians, and this is how both of them feel about you. Hold on, let me rewind this a little bit more. Rewind this. Hold on.
This producer based off of his word. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even known who the guy was. Well, hell, I'm glad all of this turned out the way it is. The rest of the trip was fun. I asked for nothing. I insisted on paying my way. They wouldn't let me. And then we talked about Black Lives Matter at the time, winning a Nobel Peace Prize. And it really pissed off Ryan. So he went on his Instagram and made all these videos.
Black Lives Matter group. You fucking terrorists. You can all suck my fucking ass. You destroy, you shit on this country. You say you fucking don't like this country. You're not doing anything to fucking help the country.
Hell was even in mine about it. I'll get back to these in a second. Anyways, months go by, and it's time for me to go to Tennessee to record. And all of a sudden, Ryan Upchurch's word becomes
No,
a pile of
hold up.
cow shit.
The thing is, if we didn't, because we, certain people like we don't go on their channels. You get what I'm saying? They followers is people who really think like them. You feel me? This is what I'm saying. The only way we gonna know this is if they have a history month. Just like how they know information about us because we have a history month. Or we need to, if we're gonna do a history, we need to do the whole history as a whole, as Americans. Because we need to know both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna let you know that we need to know both sides. I ain't bullshitting. Y'all watch this. Y'all keep listening to this. He gonna let you know why America need to be told when they do a history, it need to do it as a whole as America. Because some things y'all might miss out on. And y'all probably be forgetting that these people really feel like this and it do coincide with you Black History Month people. You know what I'm saying? No, it's American history.
Jamie,
And this is
time to
why.
record. Do those dates work for you?
November 10th, 11th, and 12th. Let me know if those dates work for you, man. I'll book a flight.
I get a response back. Who is this? Look, I get mistakes happen. People flop on their word all the time. But it's not about the mistakes you make in life. It's how you own them. And when I called Ryan out for being nowhere to be found and me being fed up with it, so me canceling the whole thing and me going back to him for my money because his word was worth shit, he sends me this little video where if I don't apologize, he's never talking to me again. You must think I'm some peasant. You think you're so holy that you think I'm going to let you gaslight me and just bow down to you? Clearly, you underestimated this shit out of me because I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care how much money you make. If you're a shitty person to me, if you give me your word on something and it doesn't mean shit, I'm going to call you out. But like I said, he's nowhere to be found. Clearly, he doesn't want to do it anymore. probably was simping over Nicole Arbor like he was the entire time I was in Tennessee that weekend. Oh my God, so I'm going to rent out a go-kart arena for us? I don't know how much it is, but it's going to be a lot. I'm going to pick her up in my Lambo, and then we're going to dress up as Mario and Peach. It'll be so cool. Do you think someone like me is impressed by fucking Lambos and the fact that you can rent out a go-kart arena? I kick shit around all day. You see my hat? It's got more dirt on it than your boots have had in the past 2 years. Or maybe you were simping on Morgan Wallen, and then you started crying when he figured out probably what I figured out. But anyways, it was time to get my money back because the money was spent based on someone's word. And to me, your word is worth more than any amount of money. And then everyone blocks me. It's okay. Keep my $4,000. We'll call it charity. But now you disappearing and your word meaning shit all makes sense, man. You should have called me and told me. You've been...
This is why I say, if you tell the full story, you'll get a better understanding than telling our story every month. Because cancel out Black History Month and just call it American Year. Just talk about American history. If y'all call yourself Americans, if y'all are true Americans, call yourself Americans and stand up and teach our kids about the history. Because this 2022, I'm 45 years old. The way he think, it was way back in the days too. That's how they thought to then to now. Like somebody told me, they said the white people history don't stop. Why do ours gotta stop? They is a year round. Ours should be a year round. Y'all gonna understand what I be saying though.
Bending over for Black Lives Matter. And
hold on, we go. Hold on. Let rewind that a little bit so y'all get the full gist of it.
And then everyone blocks me. It's okay. Keep my $4,000. We'll call it charity. But now you disappearing and your word meaning shit all makes sense, man. You should have called me and told me. You've been bending over for Black Lives Matter. And you were...
Now, he say bending over Black Lives Matter, but earlier y'all might have, if y'all rewind a little bit more in the beginning, the same dude he beefing with said all the other crazy shit about black, yeah. And he gonna say more shit, though. Y'all just listen.
Probably upset
history
that my views on America don't change like the wind, like how yours do. Now, some of you may say, well, Dan, didn't you just play a clip of Ryan saying that the whole Black Lives Matter group can suck Ryan's ass? Yeah. But now instead of Black Lives Matter sucking Ryan's ass, Ryan is smooching Black Lives Matter's ass. Look who's on his new album, Boozy Badass, also known as Lil Boosie, or also known as Torrance Hatch. Oh, you know what? I forgot one. He's also known as the biggest race-baiting Black Lives Matter supporting crybaby.
So how does that history coincide with this black history? If you call yourself an American. If you call yourself an American, how does this coincide with y'all telling the full truth and not what make you feel good? You know what I'm saying? Because this reality, this 2022, this video only been dropped February the 9th, 2022. And he beefing with somebody who got the same kind of views until he using you black suckers. Listen to this. And yeah, he talking about Lil Boosie. For real, Lil Boosie.
There to date.
Like, I hate the police, you know. I don't even like their kids. You know, they're way more illegal. Dirty cops are way more illegal.
Now, we all feel that way as black people. And most of the police that's getting away on charges of murdering black folks, innocent black folks, it's the people that's sitting right there in front of y'all right there. That white dude with that cowboy hat on. Listen.
And dishes.
He mad about Boosie saying something that coincide with our life. This is our life. This is what I mean. If we're going to say Black Lives Matter, we got to tell them why Black Lives Matter. Just as well as they lives matter. Anybody's lives matter. God gonna deal with the evil. But other than that, this is why the Black Lives Matter movement is what our thoughts of it is that we trying to tell people that stop killing us. Our lives matter. Our lives matter too. That's why I put Black Lives Matter too, instead of saying Black Lives Matter and get these people a way out to say, oh, we just talking about Black lives. No, we telling you our lives matter too, nigga. But yeah, y'all gonna get it. And this is why we need American history, not just Black Lives a month for to tell some good shit that we not eating off of. We not feeding off none of this shit that we created, none of this shit that happened, none of this. Go read the Jim Law, the Jim Crow law, the rule. Go read the script that he gave them, and y'all figure out why I say what I'm saying. Go read that.
In regular people.
Or don't call yourself Americans. Go ahead and say y'all African Americans and y'all fighting for African rights, because we fighting for American rights. We fighting for our land rights, where we born at, where our parents were born at, our grandparents were born at, our great grandparents were born at. That's what we fighting for. We fighting for the property that they stole when there wasn't no such thing as a deed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand who only eating off deeds, who only eating off IOUs, who only eating off this thing. IOUs is this money. Is this? This is IOU. This is IOU. Read it. These are stipulations of a payment. You know what I'm saying? And on here it say, "In God we trust." You get what I'm saying? So just listen.
You called out Luke Combs.
Hold on. Let's go back a little bit so y'all can understand.
Crybaby out there to date.
Like, I hate the police, you know.
Hold on. I don't think y'all heard him. Y'all don't think y'all heard him. Hold on. Let's go back a little bit more.
Well, Boozy Badass, also known as Lil Boozy, or also known as Torrance Hatch. Oh, you know what? I forgot one. He's also known as the biggest race-baiting, Black Lives Matter supporting crybaby out there to date.
Like, I hate the police, you know. I don't even like their kids. You know, they're way more illegal. Dirty cops are way more illegal and vicious than regular people.
You called out Luke Combs for catering to the left's race-baiting crap. Now I'm going to call you out for doing the same damn thing. And we all know you had him on the album to reach a new crowd of people, aka the black population or Black Lives Matter, because you sure didn't have
the black population. Why not the Black American population? Because their history don't count, because their history go on 12 months a year. And our history only should be talked about once a month in our country. Come on, man. Y'all got to be for real, man.
On there because of the sound. He sounds like a 5-year-old Mike Tyson on your track. But let's see, just because I know you enjoy the drama shit. Boozy Badass on looting during the George Floyd protests. It's all well deserved. Gosh dang it, if that ain't America and country, I don't know what is.
I'm saying we doing all the heavy lifting and y'all reaping all the benefits. Why wouldn't we burn that shit down? At one time we didn't have no Walmart. At one time we didn't have a store. We all hunted and did all this. So why wouldn't we burn it down? We ain't eating off it. We ain't eating off it. All right, we eating off it going to get a job there. But go read the Jim Crow law book. Then y'all get a better understanding. Why we need America history. We just don't need no black history if we ain't gonna have a white history month in America.
What about this? This is great. Here's a clip of him bragging about having a grown woman give his 12 and 13-year-old son's head.
We got another ad, y'all. Y'all just hold on.
What your skin craves. It's Valentine's
Damn, he got them ass back to back. Boy, he ain't playing. Fair use, too, y'all.
I'm training them boys right at 12, 13.
All right. You want to bring that up? Let's bring up the commissioners that's in the or Donald Trump going inside little girls' dressing rooms. Let's talk about Hugh Hefner, who had 16-year-old, 15-year-olds. Let's talk about the dude who so-called killed himself in prison, who was trafficking young daughters. So, I get it. Oh, it's all right for you crack. I mean, my bad. It's all right for you Caucasian. Oh, my bad. It's okay for you European. My bad. It's okay for you Americans to sit around here and be pedophiles. What about the commissioners in the government, the Democrat governments that's stepping down? Because they messing with 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and they got pornography out. Because they're Americans, huh? Oh, white history don't matter. Y'all want to talk about this good shit. Y'all want to talk about, we created this. We created that. What black family eating off? Oh, because they ain't Americans. Because y'all keep calling yourself African Americans. That's why, huh? I get it. Because only white, European, all them other folks. Oh, they shit matter year round. They history run. Oh, okay. We selling for the month. Okay. Oh, should we be talking about American history? This 2022, y'all. Y'all remember that. This February the 9th, 2022. This is how they think about y'all.
Yes, wrong. Super wrong.
You know what that's called, Ryan? That's called pedophilia.
You know, they should know that from the time. I'm glad he said that. Because they should know that from the time when they wrote a book. They call y'all a history book, American history book. When they say they were raping black women. Do y'all know some of them black women were kids? Oh, y'all ain't know that. Oh, that's the history y'all understood, huh? Because if you knew your great-great-grandma, ask her when she had her first child. She gonna tell you she was about 12, 13 years old. Oh, that history y'all know about her. Oh, because we talking good shit. We gonna tell about the shit that none of us ain't eating off of. We picked cotton. We made the t-shirts. We made jeans. We did all this shit. But our family ain't eating off it. Oh, my bad. I know I'm gonna lose a lot of people, man. I know. But that's it is what it is.
But the thing about it is, you gonna lose a lot of people for a freedom of speech. But he can have a freedom of speech.
Because he's American. Man, this man got a... Man, this somebody with 400, then 500 subscribers. 500,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Y'all
listen. Now let's get on to what Boosie really...
Like I said, mind y'all, this is a European, American, a white American that's arguing with another white American who said the stuff that he said, that he gonna say again, that he gonna put a explanation on it. You know what I'm saying? Why do the black dude got something to do with it? Why do Boosie got something to do with this conversation that you having with this dude about your money? Oh, cause okay.
He thinks of anyone
Black history,
but black people.
Yeah.
Listen. That's why Black Lives Matter. No, your fucking life doesn't matter.
And the way you said it,
and I'll think about your life matter.
All these people who are listening to your album, who are mainly white, just know that there's a dude who was allowed to be on his album that's still deciding if your life matters. Or how about Boosie, bitch?
Or do they not understand that what we saying, what Black Lives Matter, what we say, what we are real American black people took as Black Lives Matter. No, Black Lives Matter too. Our lives matter too. Y'all killing us.
We ain't killing y'all.
We not killing y'all. Y'all killing us. So no, our lives matter too. Oh, but they'll make it right. Oh, because they're American. Oh, because their history don't matter because it goes 24. It goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 12 months out of the year, and ours is only once a month. Do we tell the American history, or do we just tell the Black history that they ain't mattering to us? That, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you read the Jim Crow, the Jim Crow law, it tells you, no, you supposed to give these niggas this in our own country. Come on, man. And I'm gonna do some more research on Buddy, and we gonna find out where Buddy lineage is from. And I guarantee you, his grandparents ain't from America. I guarantee maybe it's even his parents ain't even from America. But our lineage started here. So all American history matter. All American history matter. At one time, tell a full story. Don't tell half of the story. And don't even tell, we ain't even telling on Black History Month. We ain't even talking about the whole, we ain't talking about the whole Black history. We want to tell all the stuff that, oh, y'all want to put behind. But these folks ain't put nothing behind. They still feel this way.
About how every Black family deserves $5,000 a month, or else he's just gonna burn it all down.
Fuck that. We want our money. Every Black
Because
family,
he got on what,
5K
500,000
burn
followers
this
a
bitch
day?
down.
That's 500,000
Burn
people
every
that
dog
believe in
house,
what
burn
he's
the whole
talking about.
world down. Fuck it.
Just
Or what
think about
that
that.
song, Ryan, that Boosie made
That's
called
500,000
Hold on,
I'm
listen.
sorry, I forgot. Isn't your drummer's wife a cop? Yeah, I've met her. She's
Do people understand what I'm trying to say now? The police is killing us, and he think we supposed to kill.
badass. Ask her what she thinks of you working with the guy who wrote a song that said "fuck the police." Boosie is also a dude who was named in a murder for hire plot.
Y'all notice how the twist goes.
But why did he say F the police? Because
They killing us.
exactly.
So why wouldn't we say it? Why would y'all say it if they ain't killing y'all?
Yeah.
But the whole point is, this is why we need a White History Month. So I guess I'm giving y'all the first day of White History Month, and I'm gonna run it for 29 days in the month, 28.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run it for 28 days then, and I'm gonna continue coming back with White History Month. Yeah, all right.
And the only reason why he didn't get convicted is because his protege, Marlo Mike Loudon, saying Boosie had nothing to do with it after he earlier told prosecutors that Boosie ordered the hit. Guess who's in prison for life? Marlo, not Boosie. Nope, Boosie is on the Upchurch album. Fuck, Ryan, that is some American ass, country ass shit. Which is it? Are you bending over for Black Lives Matter? Or are you still saying that they're terrorists? Oh yeah, Boosie, I forgot.
Oh, hold on. Before we get to this part, like I said, so now y'all telling me the Caucasians, the white Americans, the crackers, the whatever y'all want to call them, they can add y'all into the beef of a history of what they got going on with two Caucasians, two white people, two crackers, whatever. They beefing between each other. 8 minutes of this live of this hill was about Boosie. So he could intertwine because he's telling the whole story. He ain't telling half of the story. So we gonna still call it Black History Month, or we gonna start saying we celebrating American history every year? Cause this show sounds like he intertwined in the boat, and they said I couldn't do that. They said I couldn't do that, Courtney.
But the thing about it is that just got to me.
Courtney.
He said, or are you gonna call them terrorists?
No,
but the thing about
because
it
the dude he talking about said this at the beginning. He said this on Instagram.
Said what?
About the terror, but after he said something about Black Lives Matter. This dude who I'm looking at, heavy duty country. After he said something about Black Lives Matter, and something they had going on far as a studio time, and he was doing some. He was signing with a producer or something, whatever. That ain't the point. Mind you, he with other white people that were, you get what I'm saying? And after they had that conversation and dude stormed off, the other dude, Ryan Upchurch, you get what I'm saying? After Upchurch disappeared, Upchurch made a video on Instagram calling Black Lives Matter terrorists and all this. They can kiss his ass. All you gotta do is rewind the video, it'll take you back to that. But you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
But I thought terrorist acts was when
no,
you kill a large
it's you.
of people
All right
in
then.
one.
So
black people ain't never heard of no black person killing no people in no.
I'm not getting into that. I'm talking about, do y'all understand why I say Black history cannot be told if it can't be told if it can't told with the Caucasians mixed into it. You can't tell half of the story and talking about what we invented and all this shit if you ain't gonna tell the whole story of who benefiting off the damn the invention. You can't tell Black history without telling white history. So why is there not a White History Month? Why did people get mad when they say, oh, because what, but then get mad at me for saying that, but then at the same time, you go back and say, oh, we could have, because their history don't stop. Their history all year round.
And not only that, this is the way people think about you, this is the way they talk about you. But at the same time, it's
now mind you, hold on. Mind you, these not average people now. These country singers. Mm-hmm. These is people that's in the same position as Boosie or any black person that's rapping or whatever. These are the same people. These not like other people that's going through what we go through. People. So let's continue listening.
Since you're all about the Black Power stuff and white people knowing their place nowadays, Ryan has something to say to you about that.
The nicest way possible that my mouth knows how to say it. I'm not your fucking nigga, okay? Stop telling me, what's up, nigga? What's been cracking, nigga? Nigga, no.
Then they say, black folks say that to the people they fuck with, no matter what color they is, what race they is. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. No, this the other dude that this dude on the screen is beefing with. He did a song with Boosie. After he did the song with, like, I guess before he did the song with Boosie, he said the Instagram thing. Boosie, like I said, Boosie, do your research on the people you do work with, man, because they say Black history is the only Black history you need to know. No, we need to know American history, and I think you didn't know American history. You knew something about it, and you thought like these could be your contingencies, but if you check out some shit that it'll let you know people don't feel that way as you feel, Boost. You know what I'm saying? People feel like how you kind of probably thought about Buddy, he wasn't that dude. Now all these people think like this. We just don't look them up. But we'll talk about black folks. We'll put black folks on our shit and talk about them. We'll do that.
Not your nigga.
And the end all.
Hold on. This to you, Boosie.
Shit. Which is it?
He was talking to you because we know how you talk when you got around him.
He's still saying that they're terrorists. Oh yeah, Boosie, I forgot. Since you're all about the Black Power stuff and white people knowing their place nowadays, Ryan has something to say to you about that.
The nicest way possible that my mouth knows how to say it. I'm not your fucking nigga, okay? Stop telling me, what's up, nigga? What's been cracking, nigga? Nigga, no, I'm not your nigga.
And to end all this, I got a little message for Boosie. Remember that quiet K9 guy that was on the plane with you in first class that you couldn't put together? The one who whispered in your ear when you got off the plane? He wanted me to tell you and Upchurch, nothing you do is unseen. There you go, Ryan. There's your apology. Now you can go back to arguing with junkies on YouTube, like where you belong. Or maybe Tom McDonald and Adam Calhoun can make a song about you bending over to Black Lives Matter. Always a pleasure.
So y'all still think that white history don't coincide with when we telling history, because a lot of that at the end, he like mostly talked about Boosie. And the last time I checked, Boosie was black. He'll show intertwining with beef. So you can't tell me we should have American history every year, teach our kids about what's not being stopped? Or should we just do it a month and tell them the good shit? So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the channel. If you do, you don't, man, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But this is the real Miami Talk, man, and I'm gone, man. Until next time. Yeah, y'all already know.